I always knew when I was young that I was going to serve my country in some kind of capacity. Being adopted and from a different country was a big part of it. And then when being from New York, September 11th happened, and from that point, that's when I decided that the military was going to be the way that I was going to go as soon as I could. I'd made the decision that it was going to be my career and re-enlisted. But the reason why I'm still not there right now is because I got wounded and I was medically discharged. I was hit by 4 roadside bombs in Iraq. And I just, back then to me it was just a concussion. Now I look back at maybe it was a little bit more serious than we treated it. But at the time, that's all we knew about it. I have to have a note taker because I cannot cognitively listen to you and then write notes as fast as I need to here at the college level. I spent a lot of days wishing that I had lost my leg or I'd been shot or burned or something, so every day in the mirror I could see. I have to take 3 medicines in the morning so I can act normal. I have to take 4 medicines at night so I can go to sleep. Physically, I'm all there. It's frustrating when you can't remember what you did last week. It's frustrating when you forget to set your alarm. Marine Corps was my plan A, B, and C, and I never came up with plan D, so I guess you can call the University of Alabama plan D. My best friend that I was in the Marine Corps with was from Mobile, Alabama, and went to Alabama. His whole family went to Alabama and just loved Alabama, and then brought me down here, and I fell in love with the campus. When I started school here, it was like, hey, this is real. You're not putting the uniform on anymore. You're a student. It was hard because my life was so structured, and it was, this is how your day starts, this is how the day goes, to, well, now I'm in college, I can kind of do whatever I want. And I still do things that I didn't the way I did it in the Marine Corps. But it's different. This is a cold reminder some days that I don't have that anymore. I can't expect any of these kids to understand what I went through. But when you can't really talk about things, it kind of becomes, I guess, lonely. I have a very fast-forwarded way of looking at things. You age very quickly being in the military, so I look at things a lot differently than a lot of these kids do. And it's been difficult in that aspect. I was lucky that I had a very firm network before I got down here, but socially it's still a struggle. I find talking to a lot of the students about it is very therapeutic for me. And being able to explain that to them, it's feels good. You know, our country invests a lot of time in making sure that we're good at what we do. And the biggest thing of what we do is being leaders. I think I have a responsibility here at the school to basically pay back our country's interest. When I first came down here, it was the Ole Miss game this year. It was 2 weeks after my retirement ceremony. And I knew it was going to be emotional. I knew it was because this was my first interaction in a real public place since being retired. And, next thing I know, they bring the Marine Corps color guard out. And next thing I know, the whole crowd starts singing the national anthem. And I've been to plenty of sporting events. I've never seen something that beautiful, ever. I started tearing up. And next thing you know, the students section starts chanting USA. They started that, not the rest of the stadium. The students section starts chanting USA. And a lot of people question today's generation. And I don't. Seeing that reminded me that take away everything, politics, take away money, take away sororities, fraternities. At the end of the day, being American is that's it. And that was another driving factor to me coming to school here, was to see that and to really feel welcomed by the university. Felt good. It made me realize that, yeah, I lost my career, I lost what I love to do, but it wasn't for nothing, because all that allowed this to happen. One of the pieces of advice I got when I came down to school here is go to class and you'll pass. Work ethic, I think, goes a long way, and I think that's what sets me apart from the other students, is that not only that, I demand perfection because of being in the military, because if you demand anything less in the military, there's lives on the line. This is my second chance, because my first chance was being in the Marine Corps. That was my career pipeline. When I lost that, I got a second chance, and this is my second chance. My name is Evan Van Nostrand.